Okay, hello everybody, and we have the Gangster Ghost and the Big Band Mama and anyone else who wishes. We're going live just for a bit of a short show, the Claude Bawles Big Short Show, before we go to Gangster Ghost hosting the Christian Pike. Hello everybody, how are you?
Hi, Claude. Hi, Logan.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yes, it's been a good day so far, and I clipped from Kent's show the other day, the creationist crybaby. Anybody know creationist crybaby here? You've heard of him? Yeah.
Personal friend, in fact, a roommate.
Roommate. Well, he asked a question about lusting or something. Is that right? And yeah.
Yes. Asked a question about, what was the question? You want to play the video again?
Oh, I suppose I should, really. Yeah. So, not again, for the first time, of course.
For the first time, yeah. We haven't seen it before.
No. So I will just find that, because I made a little short about it. I thought it was worth looking at due to the Hovind's obsession with these sorts of things. And it's normally the funny thing with Hovind, I nearly called it Kevin, which is like a cross between Kent and Hovind. Kevin, he's obsessed with all this sort of thing. It's just unbelievable sort of. Anyway.
Claude,
Yep.
you guys got Coca-Cola where you live?
Coca-Cola you can get Coca-Cola in any country in the world.
Even
apparently.
Even in Israel or Palestine or the Middle East?
Yes.
Yeah, yes. But one or two countries have banned it now because they don't like America or whatever. But yeah, no, it's been everywhere in the world. I've heard of people hiking up in the Nepal, to the Everest and places like that, and places that only people can walk and have to carry the stuff up, and then they buy a bottle of Coke, which has to be, huge amount of work for someone. Okay, here we go with this. Let's have a listen.
I can think my neighbor's wife is attractive and still be faithful. Where does it go over the line into lusting? I think anybody knows that. You can't help the first look. You can't help the second and third and the stare. That you can help, okay? God made them, so you want to look at them. But just one quick glance. Oh, that's a woman. Okay, get back to work. All right. Let's see. Crybabe, are you going to come down and get saved and baptized in our lake? Man, I can think my neighbor's wife is attractive and still be faithful.
Yeah, so there we go. Is creationist crybaby going to go and get saved, do you think?
Probably he'll go and visit, but I don't think he will get saved because he's never been lost.
Wow, that's a very good answer. Yeah. Yes, and yes, Ovid is talking about distinguish between lusting and coveting and all this. And my point is that if God makes you to want to procreate, well, then there's no point in saying it's wrong, is it? To lust after someone. That's how it all starts. I mean, the other day he was talking about the giraffe pee and various other things, and he normally talks, and now, and he's saying how great, what a wonderful design that was, but that he wouldn't personally like it. Yeah, I think he's protesting too much there. Oh no, I don't want anybody to pee over me. Well, maybe on my birthday. No.
Right. I mean, did we talk about this before? It's like he's relating it to, he's relating giraffes peeing. And I think we talked about it with Atheist Junior, didn't we?
Yes, I think
so. Yeah, I won't go over it again.
Does he talk about peeing in the mouth?
Oh, I don't know.
Just smelling.
Oh, okay. Because I remember you talked about that before, Claude.
Well, yes. Well,
Claude talked about it.
Remember?
It's not part of my thing, but it obviously is part of some people's things. It is, and I actually think it proves a common ancestor. It's certainly a piss poor design, if you'll pardon the phrase.
I don't judge anybody though.
No,
You know?
people can do what they like, but it's not for me. And Owen
Yeah.
said it's not for him, but I don't believe him.
It's
But
sterile.
it's
What if
yeah,
they
you
think
know,
you're thirsty?
yeah. But what the funny thing is, it's giraffes do it, and some people do it. It tells you they have similar, ancestry. That's what it tells me, not a designer. Because why would this wonderful moral God decide that that's a good way of, getting off? Well, I don't think so. Anyway.
Well, he talked about this worm the other day, and I actually made a clip of it that I'll probably put on the channel. But it mates by secreting its semen on the skin of the other worm,
Ugh.
and then somehow the female gets a burn, and the way the semen gets in through the burn and into the bloodstream to get to the ovaries of the worm.
Oh my
And he's
goodness.
saying, how does evolution explain this? And my point is, why would God design it that way?
Yeah. Yes.
Why wouldn't they just design it that they have normal, like sex like other worms or other animals?
Yeah. I mean, talk about getting hot. Oh, yeah. My goodness me. Yeah, I just don't. And I don't know. I think that the lies of the devil is either putting something up or has something coming up. But
It's up.
it's up. Is the one where he almost talks as though that that Cindy is involved, and I just don't.
Yeah.
I just don't
Cindy and
believe
Kent
that.
work together almost on
Yeah,
this, and that's what it sounded like. And
what he doesn't recognize is battered wife syndrome. In other words,
exactly.
he wasn't bashing her then until the incident of which he was convicted.
Yeah.
But so I'm not saying that. I took psychologically battered, and you would not stand up to Kent. You would not do anything that he didn't want. And all you have to do to realize that is if you listen to the Joe Hovind tapes, where she's calling him in prison. And he just says, "Rah, rah, rah," and then she immediately goes submissive and says, "Yes, sir. Yes, sir," to her own husband. So
right.
no, that's why I don't blame Cindy or any of the other wives at all.
Yeah, it is. It is like battered wife syndrome, or even like maybe a little like Stockholm syndrome, where you're like the kidnap victim that ends up going along with the crimes of your perpetrators because I don't know. Maybe that's a bad example, but
yeah, I saw the video earlier. He put this video of Mark and this one lady on there. They talked about, and the one lady tried to blame Sydney, said it against her.
I know who that is. That's Deborah. She hates Cindy. She call something, and she calls Mary an unlearned Jezebel. But I would say that that this Deborah is delusional. She's always been very nasty. If she ever appears in the comments, So, yeah. And the point, and I think I made it the other day, why do people who are essentially on the same side have to pick on others and take away that focus? So, we don't need that. Hovind has enough help as it is without the people that have seen the problems and errors of his ways fighting amongst each other. It's just
Mark, he stand up for Sydney in that video and say it wasn't her fault.
Well, that's good because it's not her fault at all, And people.
I just don't watch Lies of the Devil stuff just because I don't get a good vibe from him as an individual, and so I just don't. I haven't seen. I don't think any of his videos.
He's definitely a conspiracy theorist.
He what?
A conspiracy.
Right.
Yeah.
I just don't. He might have some great videos with some great footage and stuff, but I just don't. Yeah, he gives me a weird vibe for some reason.
Yeah.
Did you see the Proverbs and last night, I think? Claude?
No. What was that about?
So they were talking about, Stump was talking about his appearance on Logan's show.
Oh.
And it was basically kind of reiterating, giving Logan, if you want to come talk about the Bible, just contact me and give you some balance from the non-believers and what have you. But then Proverbs made a comment about Logan saying he was a troll.
Right.
Oh,
And
yep.
I sent the link to everyone.
Oh, you've sent
Thank
the
you.
link. Oh, that's good because I want to find it. It would
do
be
you want to play it?
Oh, well, we could
I
play
sent
it.
you the link to my next show.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. All right. So have you got the link for the next show? Logan, have you got a link for the Stump show of yesterday?
Oh, I got a clip of it.
Right. Hey,
Do you have a clip of what Steven says?
Yeah.
And can you tell me what time it's
Can
on
you
the
post
show?
it? Can we watch it right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
If Claude's okay with that, of course.
Yes,
It's his
I
show.
am. Yeah. No,
Okay.
absolutely. Yeah.
No, come on, both on one. Talking to
I think Goat has another person on the side there.
Right, he's got a visitor.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm lying next to my cat.
Oh, sorry, I'll be right to you guys.
That's all right. While we're doing it, I can search for it. Will be on Proverbs, guys. Is that right?
Well, Stump in the Earth is the channel.
So I go to that. Yeah, I go to Proverbs, guys.
I'm going to send to you, Big Bad Mouth.
What's that?
I'll send a link to you.
Right.
Okay, I think Claude's looking for it, though. Do we have a timestamp? It's kind of near the beginning, actually.
Yeah.
Right after the intro.
Yeah.
Right. Is it called? Oh no! Oh goodness! It's
Let's
if you
see.
can. I find it hard to get to the. Was it? It wasn't 2 days ago, was it? No.
No, yeah, I think it was yesterday.
Right. So there's Lion's Den. Well, that's live now. And then Knights of the Round Peg entering a square hole. I don't know if that's it.
So you need to go to the live, and then it's called Harvest Has Ended.
Did you ever set my thing?
19 hours ago it was posted.
Harvest has ended. And
Go in the live section.
Is it under Stump's name though too, or
Stump in the Earth is the channel that it's on.
right? So I found the Stump in the Earth channel,
and then go to the live section.
Yep.
And then go down, several videos, and it should be Harvest something. It's after the Knights of the Round Peg. It's the next one down.
Harvest has ended. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Logan, can you mute your mic, please?
Oh, sorry.
It's good that Logan has all these conversations. Now, the question is how far to go into it.
So just go after the intro. We don't need to watch the intro.
No, we don't want to watch too much. So what I will do is, yes. Copy, paste and go. Share screen. Oh. Share screen. God, can you hear it? Okay. Now go forward a bit.
When you think you're going down,
go forward a little bit more to where Stump comes on the show. Keep going. Can you advance it a little bit further?
We could do it backstage.
Oh, there you go.
Condition.
There you go.
We could do it backstage. he's accepted. Careful, because he's surrounded with a bunch of guys.
Oh, yes. Back a little bit.
Yeah, we will. We'll start back like probably mid-January. Like we'll.
I think you're good right there, Claude. If you can
stop it, right?
Yeah, start to play.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. What'd you?
Stopped, I think.
Godless people.
You told him that?
Yeah. Well, Claude Bawles was on there, and that outcast, whatever it was. I mean, it wasn't the same thing against them. I was just telling him, be careful.
Outcast.
Right, and he needs to get back. If he's going to be surrounding himself with people who are godless all the time, attacking scriptures and all that, he needs to get into his Bible. Make sure.
So they kick him off his show, and then they tell him he should be coming back. It's bizarre,
right?
Isn't it? Yeah, we'll hear a bit more.
He's balancing that out. I know he's accepted there and he feels accepted, which is cool. But he needs to balance that out with, and I told him if you want to do a Bible study, we could do it backstage or something, like that.
I'm sure they'd like to do it backstage. Why all the secrecy? Why not just do it in front of everybody?
Well, it's like not only is Logan accepted, it's his show.
Yeah, yes.
I mean, of course he's accepted. It's his show.
Yeah. What actually, Stump, did he come on my show yesterday?
He did.
I'm getting confused.
No, he went on Logan's show, I think.
All right. Oh, it's just get so confused with all
Play
the
some more though,
shows
because.
But look at the background there. He's got. Is that the Moses beside him?
Yeah, that's a real backdrop.
They think it's that's bizarre. Right. Here we go.
That's all. I just wanted to go by there and tell him be careful.
I mean, I respect that. And I know you and I see a little differently on it. I know that you in your heart believe that Gangster is someone who's being used and taken advantage of. And I firmly believe that he is just a YouTube troll. Regardless of any conditions, I believe he's just a troll.
Yeah.
So, but I'm glad that you guys have an open line of communication. I think that's good.
Yeah. I mean, he says he wants to. He's a Christian, and I think like I gave a verse right that said, "What is the profit of man to gain the whole world and lose your soul?" So you got to be careful. I mean, although you're accepted by these people, you got to remember that they're godless and they're not looking out for your soul. So I leave things up to people. I'm saying Gangster Ghost doesn't attack me. He's the only guy sometimes on my Facebook that gives me a thumbs up on something I post. Nobody else, my own family don't give me a thumbs up. You know what I'm saying?
That's interesting, isn't it? His own family don't give him a thumbs up.
That sounds like Logan.
Yeah. Sounds like Hovind's family don't seem to give him a thumbs up, or if they do, it's in a rude way.
The sisters will look at anything I do and say, "Hey, good job," they don't believe. So,
dude, he was a lot of help. Like, he would come on early and let everybody know you were going live. Like, Gangster was real helpful.
Yeah.
He just also really liked to instigate.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah. But he says he wants to be a Christian, so I just want to, I'm there to support him in that endeavor. I'm not going to be. I told him before I won't be on the show debating with these guys and all that. That's not what I want to do. I'll come on and say hello. And I just wanted to say hello, give him a little warning, and say if you need to look for some study or something, we can do it together, so that you don't have this unbalanced thing where it's constant attack Christianity. And you're saying you're trying to be pleasing with them. I get it, and you go along with their stuff and say things, and so just give them some balance. That's all.
Well, if he would stop posting negative content about us on his YouTube channel. And even then, like, he is still technically welcome on.
Technically welcome on, which means he isn't welcome on. And the stuff he was not negative stuff. It's funny stuff. He has a sense of humor, a wicked sense of humor.
And did you notice that Steven said, "Oh yeah, he was real helpful as long as he was helping me do what I had to do." And it was like, he was great then when it was all about Steven.
Whiny. Has he much more to say?
There's a little bit more. I thought he talked about Atheist Junior and stuff.
All right. Shall we listen?
Yeah, just listen a little more and see it, unless you passed it, but I think you're good.
No. Yeah.
And the links are always posted in the chat, so he could come on anytime. He just chooses not to.
Oh, that's rubbish, because occasionally I've been a bit naughty and pressed the link, and as soon as I do, I get cut off straight away. and Stephen has said that he is not welcome on his show many times. So I wish he could just tell the truth for once.
And I believe it's due to his conscience.
Yeah, he has, but sometimes he leaves early. I mean, I think sometimes he gets pressured from somebody. I feel like that. I'm not sure. I feel like almost like someone calls him, says, "Hey, get off there" or something. But I don't know. But that's not even the important part. The important part for me is that if he wants to be a Christian, he's pretty new, and he doesn't have. I believe he doesn't have a lot of knowledge of Scripture or something. So I told him, "Hey, if you needed someone to study Scripture with, I will sit down with you. We'll go over Scripture. That's all. Simple. That's all. Simple thing. Not against them. Not for anybody. Just, hey, you're trying to be a Christian. I'll help you. If you need help, because I see the other so-called Christians over there don't come up there and help them. They don't defend anything. They don't do nothing. They just let him stand there by himself. I think yesterday he was surrounded by like 3-4 different. He had Atheist Junior on there, Claude. I think it was Big Bad Mama. I think like 4 people there, all atheists, all God haters. He's the only guy there supposed to be a Christian, so he's like surrounded. No one comes to the aid. None of his other Christians that are,
So it must have been his show. So
that's probably enough.
Yeah. But the funny thing was, we're God haters. No, we're not. We just don't see the evidence. I think I could say I was a Hovind hater, but I don't just hate all Christians.
I wouldn't even go that far. I don't hate, I don't hate anybody. I hate his message, and but I don't hate him personally. But it was almost like the way he was portraying it. All of us were ganging up on him about Christianity, and it's like, I don't remember anybody. I just remember having a good time. We were with Atheist Junior and Captive Desk and Claude, and maybe even Deviant Outcast, and I don't know who else was there, but it was fun, right, Logan? Are you there? Logan there yet? But what about the part where he said that somebody's calling him up and telling him not to go on these Proverbs shows?
It's rubbish. I think the opposite happens, don't you?
I think paranoid.
I think
the opposite happens.
I think he's been told several times not to go on our channel, and I think Father Charles has been told not in what he was originally, wasn't he? There was a big fuss about that.
Right.
Yeah.
Hi, Falcon.
Yeah.
Hi, Tubian.
And Tubian. Someone who hates gods is a mesotheist, not an atheist. Yeah, that's a good point. A bit like someone who's a misanthropist or a misogynist too.
Oh, yeah. That's a really good point.
Yeah. It's Tubian has put up. Yeah.
Speed Romans is out there somewhere.
Oh, great. Like he might have gone. Speed Romans.
Might have gone.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that's good.
Good.
So just to tell the people we're just having a little run before Gangster Ghost hosts in a very short time the Christian Pike. So that will be interesting. I'll be listening into that. I don't know if I'll say anything or not, but I will at least listen. So
I do have to go charge my phone before that, so I'll probably.
Well, should we just go for 5 minutes and then we'll?
Yeah, if that's okay with you.
Yes, it's good. Yeah, and then I can do 1 or 2 things first, and then I'm ready to come back.
Thanks for doing this, Claude. This was good.
Oh, it's just a quickie, and we forgot to turn the jolly go live.
Yeah, the audience missed some good stuff, but
some funny stuff, a little bit naughty, but anyway, we'll do the
Oh, is that where we were talking about the worm and stuff, or was that later?
And the map of Tasmania, and
that's hilarious.
Yes, I can tell
Logan, are you back with us?
No, I don't think he is. Well, look, we'll wind it up there because he's obviously got some things to to get ready.
That's right.
Oh,
See you
wait a
guys
minute.
soon.
Oh,
Okay,
he's come
see you
back.
soon, Logan.
Yeah. Okay. Bye then. See you then.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.